Hello, hello, hello. Super Dan, dealing in the desert, of course. Scale Modeler Edition, number 7. Yes, we have completed the USS Arizona. Yes, the battleship that was sunk on the attack on Pearl Harbor, a Revell kit, back in December 7th, 1941. 1,100 sailors lost their lives. Really didn't have much of a chance. From what I've read, there were two very powerful torpedoes that hit it right away. No chance. 1,100 sailors perished. This is a 1 in 426 scale. If it was a 1 in 1 scale, I would have room problems for sure. I thought this kit was going to take me a long time, but the box is deceiving. It's really not such a big ship after all. You know, I thought this would just be a huge giant of a project, and the ship is not. You know, I'll go grab it. It's not that big actually. Here it is. This is the ship that we are talking about, the USS Arizona. Try to get some good shots here. Yes, these move, except for one of them. This one moves, that moves. There's a mess. And this moves. This one doesn't move because I messed up, but this one moves. And there you go. And here's some of the signaling flags. They're all distress flags. But I had a heck of a time getting these suckers on, and it still doesn't look super great. Here's two more flags. Let me see. Where is it? Can you see it? Let's see. It's right here. Right here, right here, right here. There it is. All right. Anyway, I was watching a video of a guy named Gary Brinker who was making one of these, and he actually went online and researched to buy better flags for the ship, and I could see why after putting it together. The flags that they give you in the kit are really terrible. They're really bad. It's like off a typewriter paper or something. They're not good, and I can see why he did that. But I just wanted to use what the kit gave me. You know, I don't really, and I've been doing that with a lot of the other cars. Sometimes I'll get extra stuff for a kit, like the Jeep Wrangler. I put together lights for it, you know. But other than that, I usually use just what's in the kit. And the other thing he did is with these, you see the chains right here, the black chains. He bought real chains, like small chains from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever, and grinded these down and then put the real chains on them, and it looks really good. I thought this came out really well. I was really pleased with it. I just used, like I said, what was in the kit, and went over it with a Sharpie oil paint black pen, and just lightly did it, and it came out really good. What I thought didn't come out so good was the line sides here, which I also used the black Sharpie pen, and it just came out, I think, a little messy. Not a disaster, but definitely it could have looked a lot sharper, I feel, than it did. Like I said, not a disaster, but I felt like if there was a weakness of the model, that was one of them. I thought the planes were really cool. I don't mind the yellow. Some people complained about the yellow. I don't mind the yellow. And I like the Navy tags that are on them. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Navy tag, Navy tag. Anyways, Navy tags on them, but they didn't have another emblem, which is like a circle with a star in it. I don't know. I think that would have looked nice on on the planes to have a little bit more decals on them. Overall, it was actually a quite relatively simple project to put together. I've definitely had cars that were a lot worse than this. You know, don't let the size get you. I use, of course, masking tape to put on these stripes, and and that's the bottom of the hull. Smoothed this out as best I could. I think I used a little bit too much putty, crafter's putty, and smoothed it down as best I could. But of course, you still see that hull. But I think that looks pretty realistic, actually, because I've seen bottoms of ships that look like this, you know, not just completely smoothed out. So I don't know, maybe that gives a realistic tone to it. Look, I mean, when you go to a real ship, it's not going to be clean. It's not going to be neat. All right, one thing I didn't do, I didn't put any rust on it. I guess I could have, but I don't mind it looking somewhat clean. There is some dirt and smudges on it, and I like that. I think it makes it look more realistic. Maybe if I want to go back to it someday, I might put a little bit of rust, a little bit of dirt on it. But I kind of like it the way it is. And this was painted tan, a tan color. The boats are also tan with white. On the bottom, I put a stripe on them, but you can't really see it. Oh well. So there it is, USS Arizona. And we got another kit project that we're going to be starting soon. It's going to be another car, a muscle car, a classic muscle car. I'll keep that as a surprise. And I want to thank you for watching the Scalar Monitor Edition, Dealing in the Desert. Be safe, be good. Say a prayer for all the servicemen who have perished fighting for this country and those that are serving now. Keep it up, guys. Cheers.